popcorn vampires of chaos.
Throughout the show, we follow the awkwardly magical journey of three adolescent adventurers. However, Magic Isn't Real is a podcast for adults. Content warnings can be found on the episode description.
Very good.
Everybody to another episode of Magic Isn't Real.
Climbing up out of the cave, crushing it.
Crushing it.
Oh my god. I'm your game master, Dustin Parsons. Joined with me, because I didn't prep this time, because I've been a busy little bee.
A naughty boy.
I was about to say a naughty little boy. I was going to get in trouble.
Joined with me, as always, is a noisemaker brought to life, Kayla Temshiv. There it is.
Yes, hi, I'm Kayla Temshiv, they, them, and I play Parker Henley, she, her, who is a level, wait for it, 4 Circle of the Shepherd Druid. That's right, we leveled up after kicking Ramsey Skinner's ass for the second time. Parker's tagline this week is, did I actually just slap Brandon?
Whoops.
Oops, indeed.
Fucking happened.
And then ellipses, ooh woo.
The ink's been dried. And after your guys' intros, let the audience know, did you do your ability increase or did you pick a feat?
I picked a feat. I have I think it's Lingophile?
Linguist.
Linguist.
Lingophile.
Lingophile, love languages. I just use my knowledge of Latin root stem words. Parker now speaks a couple additional languages.
Which we are saying for flavor. PCS has a Duolingo feature where you got to learn these different languages.
Yeah, so if you cut to any time the two boys were fighting, if you zoomed out, you could see Parker in the background on the PCS playing Duolingo.
Gare para shi means, where is the library?
Bing, bing.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
And then you hear, I'm going to be the king, but I'm graduating soon. Okay, and also Jonah Pfeiffer.
Hey, that's me. Sorry, looking over my character sheet. My name is Jonah Pfeiffer, he, him. And I play Ted Vardeman, also he, him. The boy who tried to grow a spine but lost his skeleton instead.
That's so good.
And Ted's tagline for this week is, man, this world could really use some fucking magic, let me tell you.
Because first you're like, I'm sick of this fucking magic, and you're like, damn, I can't use any fucking magic.
That's so fucking funny. Hello, guys. My name is Christian Contreras, he, him, and I play the amazing, the fabulous, the succulent, the absolutely extraordinary Brandon Rodriguez.
Oh, he's sucking, all right.
Sure, when I see that boy for the first time on the field,
That is one
that is a succulent fucking running back right there.
I don't know where that one came from.
Homie found some new adjectives.
Came straight from Coach Cox's mouth is where it came from.
You're doing great.
And Brandon's tagline this week is going to be, I can't believe Parker slapped me.
I do it again. Bop, bop.
What did you take for your level 4?
Oh,
man.
yeah, that's right. I took a feat. I took the mobile feat.
God damn, you did.
He's
Yeah.
so fast.
That's
so
such
fast.
a fast, speedy boy.
I neglected to take a feat this time, actually. I waffled again because I'm tired of people passing my fucking saves.
It's like, I want to be level 20 now.
I don't think I've ever landed dissonant whispers on someone. It's making me upset.
Well, with you guys all leveling up and such, we need to teach you a thing. And with that, we're going to get on to Extra Credit. For this, we ask the players 2 trivia questions, one pertaining to high school trivia, the other one pertaining to the D&D world. If they get the high school trivia question right, they get a reroll in the human world. If they get the D&D related question right, they get a reroll in any other. Ooh. Are you ready for the high school based trivia?
Oh, we're ready.
Never.
Sure.
It's always varied. History doesn't always mean
God.
ancient Rome. Shut the fuck up. If I can get through one question with silence, I'd be so fucking happy.
Did y'all know that the Trajan's Pillar is a 150 foot?
History doesn't always mean ancient Romans and colonial America. So the question today is, coming in with modern history. What was the first state in the U.S. to legalize gay marriage? Bonus points. The first state.
Are you shocked?
First state in the U.S. to legalize gay marriage. Bonus points if you can tell me what year.
This is a straight fucking guess.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like
Mine
it's going to be
too.
an offensive guess.
It
based
is
on
a
what
straight
year I
guess.
picked.
It's a very heterosexual guess. Y'all ready?
Sure.
We'll start with Kayla today.
Yeah, so there are 2 obvious choices. I was torn between the both of them, and I went with California in 2015.
Oh, shit. Was this about decriminalizing or was this about marriage?
Legalizing marriage. Legalizing gay marriage.
Fuck. I thought it was about decriminalizing relationships at all. Fuck.
Wait.
What?
You mean,
It's like
decriminalize? This isn't like
soft
possession
laws.
of
No,
homosexuality.
No, it was a fucking crime.
No,
People
it
got put
was-
in prison for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
There was
that wasn't the question.
I know,
No,
I just
but you
misinterpreted.
misunderstood the question.
I will allow you to change your answer.
Okay,
You got like 10 seconds.
No, I already looked at people's cards, so I can't change my answer.
Word.
Fair.
What do you got, Jonah?
I put California because that's what I think when I think gay.
Mhm.
And because I was thinking when it was legal to be gay and not legal to get married and be
Right.
gay, I said 1981.
Okay.
It's a fair guess.
Hey, that could be right.
I don't
Do
know.
not let my facial expression sway you in any way, Christian.
Hell, I said New York in 2012.
That was the other. I was like, it's California or New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, Christian was the closest,
Hey.
but none of you got it because the correct answer is Massachusetts.
What the fuck?
First state to
Whoa.
legalize gay marriage, Massachusetts in 2004.
2004?
2004.
Dude, shout out to Massachusetts.
More like massa dude sex.
Legal!
I would like to dedicate this episode to the great state of Massachusetts.
The D&D related question. In celebration of you all leveling up, happy 4th, we're having a feat-based question. Inspiring Leader is a feat that you can take. If you have up to 13 charisma or higher, you can spend up to 10 minutes inspiring your companions, choosing up to 6 friendly creatures, which can include yourself, within 30 feet of you that can see or hear you as you're making this 10-minute speech, and they gain what following temporary buff? Is it A, they gain inspiration, B, they gain temporary hit points, C, they gain advantage on attacks, or D, they gain resistance to non-magical attacks?
So, fun fact, this is one of the 3 feats I have actually taken. So I know this one.
Interesting.
And if you are ready, Kayla.
Yeah, the answer is B, temporary hit points.
Okay, moving
Yeah.
on. Jonah,
That's what I put.
B.
I said inspiration.
And you said inspiration.
Yeah.
The correct answer is B. It is B. Y'all got it. Beautiful, beautiful. Good
Justin,
on you.
Y'all didn't see the way he grit his teeth for saying B.
It's just, when I do these questions, I do want you to get it, but I don't want it to be super easy. Like, I want it to be a challenge.
I was looking at this one for Ted. That's all I knew.
That would have been a really good one for Ted, yeah. In conclusion, Ted and Parker gain 1 reroll in the human world.
D&D world?
In the D&D world. You're right. Yeah, sorry. Whoops.
Shout out to Massachusetts.
Good old Massachusetts.
1 reroll in the D&D
Massa-
world.
Hey, words are hard, all right?
Massa dudes say.
That was beautiful, man.
We'll see if that makes the final cut.
I took a bow, by the way, for anybody not in the room.
Disclaimer, Magic Isn't Real is a proud supporter of the LGBTQIA plus community. A lot of us in the cast and crew are members of that community, and all jokes aside, we do want to say, shout out to Massachusetts, we love your work.
We're still waiting on 1 bonus item for Brandon because I didn't think combat would take the entire episode last time, so we still owe you that. And you still have a secret phrase that, if said, gives a random magical effect based on the wild magic table on Earth.
Is that a one-off? Like if I say it one time or if I keep saying
If you say it one time, it releases the magical, like it's armed. It's like a
Gotcha.
bomb inside you right now that is armed. It just needs the trigger phrase.
All I needed to hear.
But we don't know what it is.
I
You don't know what it is.
It's so exciting.
Or what the effect does.
It's probably going to be fucking egg scrambled or some shit. Just so,
That
so
was exactly
Dustin
what
would
I
be.
was saying.
No,
Just
because
so
I know
Dustin
you
could
guys
get
say
back
that
at
all
us.
the fucking time
We're
now.
like, it's turtleneck,
Not
I
when I
swear.
asked you to say it.
Dustin's
This has been
revenge.
pre-written since before we started.
Ooh, I just had a question.
Yeah.
Would, and if you can't tell me this, that's okay.
Okay.
Would the phrase be triggered more easily by Parker or Ted? And is it good that Brandon was the one that got it?
You know what? Since this is out of character, I'm willing to tell you, but can you roll an Arcana check for me? The DC's 14.
Do I, Kayla, get a plus to my Arcana?
You
What
can
is
roll it
your
as
plus?
Parker.
I rolled a 15 and she's got like a plus 4 or something.
I think Parker would be the best one to have this phrase.
Okay. I know what the phrase is.
I'm not sure you do. But we're going to get to it. And we get with the next morning. Parker, you're waking up in the shack. Ted, you are home in the mobile
What?
center.
I just wasn't expecting you to make a noise.
I thought he was going to keep going, so I was going to make like little wake up sounds.
Oh, my hamstring cramped.
And Brandon wakes up in the doghouse in your room, but mom.
Yeah.
But you all get a text. It's in your group chat, and it's from Colin. It says, "Hey, guys. I know you guys just returned to Earth, but if you would be willing to run a quick little mission for me, easy in and out, no crazy shenanigans, more of an errand, but in a different dimension, let me know."
I make a penis with a 3, a bunch of equal signs, and a greater than symbol.
And a greater than symbol?
I know exactly what you just did.
But don't you use like a D?
No, I made it pointy.
Parker doesn't know what this is.
It's a sword.
Parker typed back in, LOL, I think Ted sat on his phone. Haha, send. And then, do I have time to run home to my Nona, or should I just pretend to still be gone?
That's up to you. I mean, this mission isn't really time sensitive. It's more at your own leisure. If you guys want to do it in a couple hours, if you want to do it right now, like I said, easy in and out.
I'm probably going to need a portal to get to you guys from here. Send.
I might be able to put one in your closet. Give me a second. I'm assuming Ted's penis means no.
What does it mean?
What hieroglyphs are you
I
trying
say,
to...
fine, sick of this dumbass no magic world. This is bullshit.
Colin texts back, relieved to hear that. Yeah, sweet. I can get you guys all portals in just a second. Brandon, yours should be opening up now.
I'm gonna run home first.
You got it. Brandon, can you give me a perception check?
Perception! 7.
7. So you can hear a portal. It's not in your room.
Oh, fucking hell. Can I guess where it is?
I'll say with a 7, you know it's downstairs.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What time of the day is it?
It's like probably 10:30 by the time you wake up.
And it's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
Does your mom work on Sundays?
She's a surgeon, so she's on call on the weekends.
Aye.
I'm going to start making my way downstairs as fast as possible.
Yeah, you make your way down the stairs as fast as possible, and you hear your mom say, "Hey, careful, we just had those tiles reinstalled."
Yes, ma'am. Kind of like tiptoe until I'm out of sight, then I start booking it again.
You got it. You see she's sitting in the dining room, which is kind of attached to the kitchen. Can you give me another perception check?
12.
You know it's coming from the kitchen. She says, "Can you hear that? Did your dad leave the TV on last night? What's that static?"
Actually, sounds like it's coming from your room upstairs. Maybe you guys left your TV on?
Give me a persuasion check. That's pretty good. I'll give you a
Give
persuasion
me a
check.
gaslight check.
Persuasion or deception, whichever you feel more comfortable with.
You know what? Let's fuck around and mess with deception, because why not? That is a 10.
I'm going to roll your mom's insight, but she has pretty damn good insight. Unfortunately, for total, that's a 9.
Ooh.
That was...
Ooh.
Dice for telling their stories today. She says, "Okay, there's a pot of coffee sitting there if you want any. Just don't leave the house today."
I won't, don't worry. I'm probably going to be in my room and study quietly, so the door might be locked for a while. Or I meant to say closed, I didn't meant to say locked. But
I was going to say, don't lock that door. Not in my house. She walks upstairs.
I dash to the kitchen trying to find this stupid portal.
Investigation check.
Oh, there it is. 18.
You start opening up cabinets, drawers, and eventually you get to the fridge and you open it up. And typically where you get your morning apple, there's a fucking portal in there.
Oh, this is stupid annoying. And I'm going to grab like an orange juice off the fridge and jump in.
Absolutely you do.
Did you mean his morning 5 dozen eggs?
Fucking Gaston looking ass. Yeah, so you come through the portal and you are back in the pocket dimension and you are in the kitchen of their sideways house.
All right. I guess gotta wait for the next two now.
And coming through, the next portal is going to be for Ted. Your portal, you don't have much space for one. But your mom is gone in the morning. Your dad is asleep in his chair. You see beer bottles next to him, and you start to hear a portal opening in your front door, about 10 feet away from your dad. He doesn't seem to be awakened by an open portal next to him. But can you give me a stealth check to get to the portal?
Let's say...
It's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
5. Okay. You start tiptoeing by, trip over a beer bottle. Your dad goes, "Ted, what the hell is that?"
You're drunk, Dad.
Give me a persuasion. Or, no, that is pure deception. Give me a deception.
That is a 21.
Damn right it is.
Damn.
He looks around. You can see he's still got groggy eyes and a little bit of drool dripping off his chin. And he's like, anyway, shut up. And he falls back asleep in his chair. And you slip out the portal. Portal closes. You are in the kitchen with Brandon. Parker.
Yeah, Parker changes into a set of clean clothes that she had in her bag and walks to her Nona's house.
Absolutely. As you walk in the door, you see your Nona is making breakfast. Grandpa is sitting in the little cove. He's got the newspaper with him, reading that, Colonel curled up by his feet.
Hi, I'm back.
Oh, hey, sweetheart. I didn't hear you come in. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I am. I missed you. And Parker's going to run up and give Nona a big hug.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I missed you too. So good to have you back. We got some scrambled eggs going. We got some bacon and sausage. Orange juices in the fridge. Are you going to be heading out today? What's going on? What's your plan?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm really tired. We were on the bus like all night to get back super early.
Oh, poor thing.
I know. So I think, honestly, Parker grabs some of the orange juice and starts pouring herself a glass. I think I'm going to drink this and go upstairs and take a nap.
Perfectly fair. Absolutely. I'll let you rest. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Okay. Hi, Grandpa. Hi, the Colonel. And I
Hey.
give my grandpa a hug.
Oh, good to see you, sweetheart.
And I give the Colonel some pets. And I look at the Colonel.
Glad to have you back.
Glad to be here. Mr. the Colonel. I guess I think this to the Colonel.
Mhm.
Would you like to go on an adventure?
Kind of comfy right here.
I mean, unless you're too old and tired to go on an adventure.
Persuasion?
15.
What do you see, Colonel? He gets up, waddles into your bedroom, looks back at you. You coming?
I think the Colonel's going to take a nap with me. And I run up the stairs and scoop the
That's
Colonel.
so precious. All right, well, sweet dreams, sweetheart.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to go up to my room with the Colonel and text Colin and say, I'm ready for that portal whenever you get a sec.
You got it? It actually pops up in your room.
Great, as it should. I have no way of knowing that it didn't work for the others. So I scoop the Colonel. I say, let's go on an adventure.
What the fuck is that?
You going to trust me?
Is that heaven?
I pinky
Is this
swear.
Is this how I gotta go?
Hey, no. And I'm going to lift him up. No. I'm going to lift him up and put his little face. No, baby boy. And I'll pet his ears down. And
I didn't even get to eat the morning bacon.
I'm going to lift him up and hold him up so his face is right at my face. And I'm going to push my forehead against his forehead. Say, hey.
It's been a long time coming.
No, you're not going to die. You're not going
This
to die.
Lone Ranger
This isn't me taking
riding
you to
off
heaven.
into the sunset.
No, hey, you're so strong.
You didn't have to tell me that. I know. Look
I
at
know.
me.
You have so much fight left in you. You are not dying.
That sent me the fucking cough.
Fucking pass
You
it out.
You are not dying today, okay? No, I'm just taking you to meet a new friend because you're... She pets his ears back again. The Colonel, up until now, you've been my best friend and my only friend.
Goddamn right.
And I boop his nose with my nose.
All right.
But
I
I-
trust you, Parker.
I have some people I want you to meet.
It's like a dog park? It's been a minute since I've been to the dog park.
It's kind of like a dog park.
Yeah, I'm down.
I cradle him in my arms like a babe and hop through the portal.
Beautiful. And you go through, and now you are all in the kitchen of not only Colin and Reese, but Ronan is in the room as well, flying around that little pixie boy. Oh, howdy y'all doing?
You brought the dog?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I want
you got a puppy, do ya? Oh, look at this guy.
a little old for a puppy, but yeah, this is the Colonel.
Oh, he's still a big puppy, isn't he? I'm not a puppy. Parker, tell him I'm not a puppy. I'm a dog.
Wait, the Colonel, you can understand him?
Well, yeah.
He just can't understand you.
No.
He says he's not a puppy, he's a dog.
Oh, you can talk to him.
Yes.
What a neat little skill you got.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I might take him to meet Pfeiffer and Daisy.
Yes, I was just checking to see if you knew. But yes, you did. That's absolutely their names. You want to get them out there, let them all acquaint themselves?
Yeah, of course. First, hi, guys. This is the Colonel.
I'm leaning a little closer to the dog, finger, and just like touch his nose. What are you gonna do if this thing gets in trouble?
Give me an animal handling check. Yeah.
The Colonel bites your whole hand off.
Wow, okay, that is a 17.
17? He even sticks his face a little bit forward and he's like, yeah, give me that boop.
He likes you.
It's real wrinkly.
Yeah, he's an old dog, but doesn't mean he can't learn any new tricks.
Please don't make me learn any new tricks.
I give him a little wiggle. I have my hands up under his underarms, and I give him a little wiggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cute. I always wanted a dog.
Do you want to pet him?
Yeah, sure.
I bring the Colonel over to Ted.
I scratch behind his ears.
Animal handling? See how you are with
Watch
dogs.
this one.
16.
Okay. Oh, wow. Never had a dog before. That's pretty good. He's not bad, Parker.
Yeah, I think he likes you too. Okay, let's go meet Daisy and Furfur.
You got it. You got it.
And
Daisy and Furfur. What breeds are they?
It's complicated.
We'll chit chat.
Yeah,
Smell
they're-
some tush. Get to it.
Yeah, speaking of two, and then I walk the Colonel outside and point at Daisy and Furfur. So, Daisy and Furfur are one dog, but with two separate heads.
You say the fuck what?
It's like, do you remember? Oh, when we watched the first Harry Potter movie, before Nona decided we couldn't watch Harry Potter anymore?
Parker, that was a movie. I'm not... What have you...
We're going on an adventure,
Yeah.
and you're gonna make some friends.
I thought that meant, like, I'm going to the vet. I might get a treat after.
No, I mean, you'll get a treat.
But
We'll get you plenty of treats.
I didn't think you meant an actual... This is crazy, Parker. Does Nona know you're here?
No?
Partner. I don't know about this.
I can bring you back home if you don't want to. I just look, and then I start casting Gust and just like creating tornadoes and whirlwinds. I've got magic here. It's really cool, and I wanted to share that with you.
Give me a persuasion check.
12.
I'll stay. Just because that portal made my stomach rumble a little bit. But, Alright, let's meet this pup.
Okay. And then I'll introduce them. Let them play.
You do so. Only with barks and little woofs here and there, but you see they start acquainting themselves. They each smell each other's butts, and then they start circling around. And you actually see, for the first time in a long time, you see the Colonel is actually trotting, like running, with this other dog. And it looks like he is having a good time.
Parker wipes away a single tear and runs back inside. I'll bring you treats!
You better.
Oh, sorry about that. Hey, Ronan, if you like puppies and ever have a moment, I'm sure the Colonel and maybe Daisy and Furfur too would just love some treats.
Absolutely, after I give you all yours. Colin starts to run down the stairs and he says, hey guys, what's going on? Ooh, Ronan's been baking. That he pulls out a tray of muffins, sets them all on the table. Colin goes for one and Ronan zaps him with a little spark of electricity. He says, hey, I didn't say you'd get one. Just because I'm baking doesn't mean you get to eat. But, really? Really? You three, take a muffin.
I immediately grab one.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely, my friend.
Oh, what's in these? I just have a lot of food allergies, so I want to be careful.
I'm halfway through eating mine.
He's like, yeah, these are edibles, actually.
These are elder apple muffins. Elder apples, a magical type of fruit. They give you a little bit extra wisdom once you consume them.
Okay.
It's going to give you +2 wisdom for the next 4 hours after eating it.
I don't think I'm allergic to that, maybe? And Parker eats the muffin.
Absolutely. Oh, and Brandon. Brandon, I think you'd appreciate this. He flies around to a cabinet, pulls out what looks to be like a little mint container, and he pulls one of the mints out and he hands it to you. And you see inscribed on the mint, it says spearmint. He says, all right, so with this, I noticed you didn't really have any nice weapon on you, and I figure this will be as good as any. It's kind of like a candy, but when you spit it, once you start to feel it's getting really cold in your mouth, you spit it out, and you spit it at whatever enemy you're looking at, and it entangles your target in a shell of ice from the neck down. It's a spear, and they need to make a DC 14 strength check in order to get out.
Is it a bonus action to spit at someone?
Yes.
Sick.
And I'm guessing it's a one-off?
It is a one-off.
Okay. This sounds ridiculously awesome, and I'm just like, put it in my pocket.
I'm not gonna lie. I got into a few shenanigans with these. They're pretty fun.
Wow, make sure to put it to good use. Thank you.
Just be safe with it, okay?
What happens if I swallow it?
Please don't.
All right.
Asking the real questions.
I wouldn't recommend. All right, guys. While you enjoy your muffins, I guess I can give you the little briefing here. I'm going to be dropping you off in a city called Verval. It's a little gray ball of a planet. Not underdeveloped, but under-sanitized, I'd say. They have a special type of fruit there. And when harvested, it could really help me out. It's called Snelhield. It's a weird, like, Dutch-sounding word. And it grows from a little bonsai tree. And you only harvest one of these fruits a year. But if you can find any apothecaries or greenhouses, they're going to be a little bit pricey, but I've been saving up. And you see he takes this big gold nugget, looking to be like 50 pounds, and he puts it in what looks like a meat grinder. And he turns the meat grinder, but it pops out these little coins at the end of it. And he puts it all in a big sack, and he said, there you go, that should be about 500 geld. So it's a nice little bonsai tree, and basically it's just going to help me and Reese try and put together this tech. But anything to get you guys out there, more experience, build up your skills. I think this could be a really good little in and out mission for you guys.
Colin, I need to ask you something.
Yeah, what's up?
You talked about the magic cores in each world that give people the ability to use magic in them.
Uh-huh.
Those can only be created by gods.
Right. Yeah.
Just checking.
Dark exclamation point, Ted.
I don't even know what to say. That's giving me goosebumps a little bit. I don't know what to do. Shit. Do we need to talk? What's going on? Like,
No, don't worry, Colin. I figured it all out last night.
you understand that makes me worry more. That's okay. With that aside, yeah, it's gonna be a portal to Verval. It's not the cleanest place on Earth, but you know, they got good fruit.
I meant to do it and I just forgot to say it. Can
Yeah.
I have restocked my healer's kit when I went to Nona's?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I think I've got hand sanitizer on me, so it should be fine.
Always good to keep clean.
Yeah, let's get going. I gotta be back home before they realize I'm gone.
Oh, how does time pass here?
I don't know. Before I visited this planet, I wasn't shacked up on Earth.
That's concerning.
Like I said, it harvests once a year, so I haven't been to this place in a while.
Easy mission in and out?
Well, it's gotta be. You said that was a portal already?
Yeah, it's like connected to the dining room area. He sparks it up.
I'm gonna walk through it.
You got it. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Ted, after you.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Parker does a little wave and then steps back through.
You step through the portal to Verval. The ashy dirt below you smells burnt. The air is thick with the potent smell of sulfur. It looks like you landed in some sort of mining town as you see a bunch of carts leading into the hills and you see miners coming in and out, all covered in soot. Before you are these massive iron walls. And inside the city of billowing smoke and steam, factories, floodlights, large gray clouds cover the skyline. And around you, it's a bunch of shacks, a couple of small buildings here and there, billowing smoke everywhere.
So where exactly are we supposed to go?
Greenhouse?
I start looking around, see if there's like anything that looks green.
In
sort
a
of-
mining town, everything looks really disheveled, a little bit dirty. And you look inside, you see it's a little bit more urban, a little bit less of the kind of rough around the edges, but still dirty.
Hey, PCS?
Yes.
Uh,
Hi, I'm your PCS.
Yes, hi. Do you have a map of this place?
I do. And I just sent you all the map for Verval. You guys are currently,
We in the dams?
you are in the Iron Hills.
Oh, the opposite side from where I thought we were. Great.
Lamau.
Yeah, there are two districts outside the walls, the dams and the Iron Hills. You guys are currently in the Iron Hills, and this section is very, very dirty, low-income housing, just pure mining town. Would you like a description of Verval?
Sure.
A developing Type 1 civilization. Verval comes from the Firbolg word, decay.
Oh, great.
This dimension is home to the eldritch god of souls. Here, the dead never really rest. Here, there hasn't been an infant in the city in over 14,000 years. Overall, the population is predominantly halflings, elvish. However, in some low-come areas, you will find some half-orcs and firbolgs. The monarchical rule is not blood or family-based, but it's whoever the oldest deceased is. The current ruler, Varen Zalazar, is the second king of the city. The first did all the dead do when they wish to retire their souls, and they throw themselves into the pit of corrosive acid in a toxic swamp about 60 miles away. It's an awful way to go, really. The acid isn't really corrosive as it is on Earth. It takes about 20 minutes for you to actually decompose. It's a really bad way to go. They could have made an easier way to retire your soul, but, the dead.
Sorry.
Their brains only deteriorate.
Retire their souls? So this is
No one can die. Well, the living can die, but the dead can't die.
So is it a ghost town or a zombie town?
More zombie-esque. Walking skeletons.
I started looking around to see if I can't find anyone kind of walking around and kind of just inspect them.
What's the name of that god?
Dolvair.
The god of Dole Whip. Thank you.
You do look around. There are people walking around, and as soon as they take a look at you three, they kind of what the fuck? And they keep walking away.
Do they eat brains? Do they eat human brains?
The people here do not require sustenance at all.
Okay.
If they do eat, it's purely for cosmetics or medical use.
Cosmetics.
And none of that is brains?
No. Mainly small herbs, a couple of fruit here and there, things that can give magical medicinal properties.
Okay.
Poor bastards.
Well, now when I figure anything just standing here, and I don't know, walk up to the gate.
Yeah, to get inside the gate, there's a small box with iron bars on it, almost like a ticket booth. There is a small gray man in front of this steampunk-style typewriter, and he's typing small bits of information and sending them through these tubes over his head. His nose is decayed, so you can see the bones that make up his face. He isn't looking up as he finishes his final note, and it says, "Hello, and welcome to..." Oh, how are you?
Doing good.
You look
How are you?
fresh. How fresh are you?
I don't know. 17?
We just...
Oh my god! Wait, are they with you?
Yeah?
What? Oh my god! Oh my god, you probably smell like lavender or vanilla extract. Are you living?
No, we just died.
No the fuck you're not. We can recognize our own, thank you very much. You two need to get out of here.
Wait,
Why?
not Brandon?
This guy? No, he's dead.
Oh, that's concerning.
No, he's not.
We're bringing this fresh offering.
You guys are the offering? Or are you, he's a what do you mean an
They're
offering?
the
He's a
offering.
person.
No, he's the offering.
No, you're the offering.
Shut up, Brandon.
I think we're all offerings. We're just looking for an herbalist or a gardener.
Okay. You can come through easy breezy. You two, I'm sorry, but we don't let in any living creatures into the city.
Oh, you don't, do you?
No.
Fine. Let's go then, Parker.
We're gonna go?
Yeah.
Y'all
We're gonna go.
Y'all are gonna go?
We're gonna go.
I'm sorry, it's not like a race thing. It's simply the living would not be okay
No, wait.
walking into this city.
Oh, no, I'm sure. Yeah, no, thank you for your kind counsel. I'm sure Brandon's got this handled by himself.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
If you need anything, text us.
I'm already walking away.
The fuck is a text?
It's... send us a letter.
Sure.
That's more like it.
I want to turn around and walk into the city.
You guys walk into the city.
Parker
You two
runs to catch Ted.
walk closer to the mining town. And as you all are starting to separate, your PCS pops on for all of you and says, "Hello, I am your PCS. I do hate to bother you, but Colin is on the line."
Yeah, good. Patch him through.
Hey, guys.
Hey, you left out a pretty important detail.
Yeah, you know I'm a rascal. So this was kind of a two birds, one rock situation. What do they think of Brandon?
They think he's dead.
Yeah, what the fuck's that about?
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Shit. I was afraid of that. Who's the guy that revived him?
Diorite
You right?
Diorite.
Yeah.
of Finadale.
Like the stone?
Yeah, the people are named like stones in Finadale.
God, that's so lame. Alright.
Yeah, whoever came up with that. Ugh.
I'm gonna have to have a pretty stern talk with them, see exactly what spell they used to bring him back. Brandon, I'm sorry, but I think we may have to keep you here in this world for a couple days.
What?
Believe me, it's not my first option, but this was kind of necessary. If not, your skin could start dragging, and your flesh could potentially fall off. And let's just say, unless you plan on dressing like a skeleton for Halloween, this is a very sticky situation.
Wait, why can't we just have him come back out from where he just came and portal him out of here?
Because the more time he spends on the human world, the more he's gonna decay.
Wait, whoa. Hold on.
He's still gonna decay here, don't get me wrong, but it's just gonna take less time. They're more accustomed to treating things like that. You know, the people who die here, they want to keep their fresh look for as long as they can until it, completely fades away. So there are a lot of places you can go to sort of touch that up.
Wait, hold on. So I'm dead?
You're dead. You're the living dead, but you're not alive.
I'm a zombie?
In a technical sense, in the way that it is written, you are a dead person, but you are still Brandon. There's still your soul in there. Clearly, I mean, you don't feel any different. Do you have any, lack of empathy?
Is he stuck at 17 years old forever? Is he not going to age anymore because he's dead?
Well, technically, you can't age once you're dead.
God damn it, he's frozen in his prime. This lucky son of a bitch.
I think we can fix it. That's the pure reason why I wanted to send... Well, it's not the pure reason. Like I said, two birds. But I was hoping this wasn't going to be an issue. I was hoping that they would just see that you're all living, and then we would go on. But this was just kind of my double check. Trying to make sure. I'm going to go try and talk to this DRA guy. And I'll let you know what's going on.
And you can tell me this beforehand?
I'm afraid you wouldn't have wanted to go.
Really, Colin, we've been asking for transparency this whole time.
And I understand that. If keeping him safe is going to make me bend the rules just a little bit, I'm willing to do that.
How much time has passed since we left?
It's looking like... Okay, it's good. Time is passing slower than it is on Earth, by about a fourth speed.
So it's been like a minute on Earth?
A minute on Earth would be 4 minutes here.
Okay. So if we're here for a couple days, it might just be like 6 hours, which is a kind of reasonable amount of time to nap.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
It's more like 12 hours.
And the call?
Oh, I swear to God, Colin, once I get my hands on you!
I told you I'm a person, right? I'm not a machine. I don't have to follow orders. And then you can still hear Colin. He did not end the call, and you hear him going through portals. No, that's not it. Shit, I forget the tilde every time with this place. And there we go. Alright, cool. Hey, do you right? What? What do you want? I'm sort of in the middle of something. Should I continue scrubbing, Grand Elder? Well, yes, just be quick, do your thing. Of course, sir. But that's a lot of wrinkles where they shouldn't be. I'm sorry, did you need something? Well, yes, there's a group of humans that came through here a couple of times. Oh, Parker! Brandon! The sad one! How are they? They're fine, but look, I need you to tell me what you did to bring that guy back to life. Oh. Scrubber, you may exit at this time. Yes, sir. About that. So there wasn't really much that I could do. He was brought to me, came in from the woods. They were there out there for God knows how long. Because of the amount of time that passed, you know, as well as I couldn't cast Revivify. And full disclosure, I used all my 7th level spells, conjuring greater celestials, and we were shooting the shit about morality, but my hands were kind of tied. But what spell? What spell specifically? Well, you don't get to my place in power and immortality without having to have some dark magic in your back pocket. I bring it out just in case, so I used Raise the Dead. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? Hey, it's either that or he would still be a corpse. He is still a corpse! You idiot! You brought his soul back to his body, but his body's just decorative at this point. He's fine, okay? It's not like he's in a world without magic. I'm sure you have sorcerers that can do a life transference. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You half-witted piece of shit. He is a vessel of a person now. But it's hard to do that without muscle mass. Thanks anyway. You hear a portal go out.
Brandon's collapse in shock.
Fuck, I wasn't on mute. Hey, guys. You still there?
No.
Yeah, nah, we hung up.
Nice. Fucking Christian.
You know, this just might be the best place for Brandon to be right now. Brandon, I'm gonna be honest, you're gonna start deteriorating in a couple of days. This might be the best place, so we can make that process as slow as possible. It's a place where nobody will be set off by that, too, because if we take you home and your nose falls off, there's not a lot that we can do to cover that up. I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna read some old books that I have stockpiled away, try and figure this out. You're gonna be okay, Brandon. I promise.
Am I?
Oh, you will. Right as soon as we save you again.
For now, just treat the mission as normal. Get into the city, give me those fruits, and we should be good. Honestly, those might help out with this BRANDON situation, too.
He can spell.
Fuck,
I
really?
can
Yeah, I
spell.
did that the other day. He didn't like it.
I can spell very well. What's the great spelling bee? Third place.
Yeah, that's canon,
right.
too.
Greatest achievement.
It's brutal. We keep thinking you can't spell. You're literally a spelling bee champ.
Yeah, third place.
Third place.
I'm gonna get to work, but let me know if you guys need anything. Call concluded.
All right, Colin's useless. More news at 8.
Okay, so,
Step 1, in the city. I cast Silent Image. I make us, but dead. Covering up us, you feel it descend like a blanket over you, 15 feet wide, containing us, walking somewhat stiffly, not quite overlapping our actual images.
Beautiful.
okay, so we're gonna need a story. How did we die? Was it, like, tragic and too soon? I mean, I guess I'm 14, so it would be tragic and too soon.
Speaking with people is not going to work out for us with this whole thing. I can't exactly sync up our movements perfectly with this spell.
Oh, okay, so I'll be quiet.
Yeah, I think we just try to blend in.
You hear a big siren go off, just a big... And you see a bunch of the people who were standing in the mines, pushing carts through, start to go, oh, shit, wipe their brows. And you see a bunch of them start going towards the gate.
Ooh, or we could sneak in with them, or I could turn into a spider and hide in the cart, or we just walk in.
Save your magic for now. Let's follow this crowd.
Okay.
And you guys do so. You all walk in through the gate, and you see...
I hate work. The mines.
Oh, you're fucking telling me, brother. Gives you a pat on the shoulder, and it kind of goes through a little bit. He's like, ooh.
Ghostly spectral flesh, so annoying.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, my cousin's a phantom, actually. It's pretty cool. Yeah, anyway, I'll see you
Hold
around.
Pickaxe.
Azarath.
And you guys walk in, and you see a collapsed Brandon just on his knees in the middle of the street.
Oh,
Dude, Parker, like, shambles as quickly but also dead-looking-y as she can to get to Brandon.
You're still yourself, Brandon. Your humanity is intact.
We're here to help you.
Brandon's gonna look up in y'all's directions, and you're just gonna see his fangs protruding from his teeth and his eyes.
Oh, this probably seems in poor taste, huh?
Like in a yeah,
This is actually super problematic.
yeah. That's why I was doing that. I was thinking about it. I was like, "This kind of fucked up,
Looks
man."
like we're just rubbing it in.
Look at your future.
You said, okay.
Okay, how do we look? How does it look like we died, though?
We both look like diseased poxy and
Leprosy.
fucking, yeah.
Okay, so it's not
sores.
like my head's dangling off.
No.
Okay, cool.
Just like
Cool.
gross, Evil Dead looking shit.
I promise we're not actually sick. are just looking like this to blend in.
I'm gonna stand up quickly and grab them both by the collar of their shirts.
You miss.
Yeah. I'm just gonna very quietly say, turn back to normal.
No can do.
We have to be like this in order to help you.
Unless you want to make me Jack Skellington.
Brandon, you start to look around, and you can see with all the other people walking, you sort of see there is a yellow hint of glowing behind their eyes and all the other undeads you see around. But with Parker and with Ted, they don't have that.
God damn it.
They're gonna figure it out anyway.
No, they aren't.
I cast Minor Illusion on top of my silent image concentration to create a yellow glow.
I can just say that, like, the silent image, you just modified the silent image.
That's true.
Whoa.
I'm gonna let go of their collars, and I'm gonna try to calm down to have the fangs kind of retract, hopefully.
You got it.
Brandon, we're not gonna let you stay dead. We're gonna fix it, okay?
And not like that poser deal, right? We're gonna do it right this time.
And also, I'm really sorry I slapped you. I shouldn't have done that.
Parker, that is the last thing on my mind right now.
I know.
Let's just go find this stupid thing. And we're gonna start walking.
Absolutely. I don't want to explain all these districts and all the places that you can go to, so I'm going to pass it off to the PCS. Hello. Hi, listeners. I'm your PCS.
Yeah, we know.
You'll find that there are 4 separate districts that make up the city of Vervel. There are currently on the Iron Hill, making their way into the city. Mainly undead and orcs, firbolgs live there.
Oh, iron, because the mines.
Yes, you got it.
I'm really smart.
You are. The mining town is for iron and coal. Nothing much, nothing super pretty to look at in that district, but a couple of sturdy hole-in-the-wall pubs. Once you enter the city, you make your way to Puffingport, the thickest city in the district. Many halflings, sprinkled in some furbolgs in there, a couple of elvish, and this is where our big factories are. This is also where people go to find their classic entertainment. Piss-poor stand-up, so most people go to the fighting pits. These have different rules for their fighting pits. The first to get decapitated loses, but you don't really die, of course, so they just try and sew you back up. Once you make your way through the riffraff, and you find the more extravagant part of town, if you could say that, this place is really disgusting. The higher class lives on Rotted Row, and at the end of Rotted Row, you find the Castle Rank, where their current king lives. Sends his declarations through the city with their tube system. They used to have ravens, but, you know, once they die, you can't really fly with just bones. So they switched to tubes.
Little baby birds can't fly with no wings.
There is one more district in the city, even though it is outside the city's walls. This is called the Dams. This is where we see full orcs. Decent bit of population of shifters here. The abominations, in terms of less humanoid-looking creatures. They've been pushed out into these slums outside the walls, and this is where they do manual labor, trying to keep what little they have afloat. Have fun, be safe, and I've been your PCS, that's my time. Enjoy the city of Vervel. So with those options, where are we going to start heading?
Well, I want to go to the death pit, but that's not reasonable.
Me too. I want to go so bad.
Which
but-
district, and then I'll tell you what building.
That's Puffington?
Is there a temple to Dolvir?
There is a temple to Dolvir.
That's smarter.
It is very churchy and like long pews. Not like a temple like it was in Finneydale, but it is more like a Catholic church looking thing. Big bells that ring at the top of each hour, and there is a preacher inside. You see he has half a face, but he still has that little collar on. You see just his full flesh face, and he turns it over, and it's just bone, and he says, "Oh, followers of the great faith of the soulless God, how are we today? Hallowed be thy name."
You gotta speak for us.
Hey,
I thought he was the god of souls.
That is true. That's a vast departure.
Vampires, they desire blood because they don't have any.
So blood for the blood god?
Blood for the blood god.
Skulls for the soulless god.
Souls for the soulless god.
I got so lost in all of that.
You will find clarity in time, my child.
I appreciate that.
So was there a reason you wanted to come here? Did you just want to come by, say hi?
Yeah, is there a reason, Ted, you wanted to come here?
Got fucking context clues with this guy. We are freshly fallen. We lack guidance and direction in our new path.
Oh, you need not. You're on the right path. Whatever path you walk, your soul cannot be confined to any sort of god that wants to take it maliciously or use it against your will. Your soul is your own. Use it as you will. Find the everyday life that you once had, but find it in death.
This god is kind of cool.
Oh, he's very cool, let me tell you.
Do any people who live in this town commune with Dolver?
We do have ancient texts of other prophets that used to commune with the god, but we don't have any that are that high in the faith.
Are there any holy sites to Dolver in the area?
No, not particularly. He hasn't had it coming, but we know he's up there. We know he is.
He really does just speak like a normal guy.
Yeah. I think I have a lozenge.
I'm doing this George Romero song. He's like, yeah, dude, no,
I can
not
pour
really.
you a glass of water.
It's just so
I have Ricola.
Why y'all so dumb?
Deteriorating
least we're
brains.
not
You'll
dead.
see. You'll see. I used to have a full brain in here. Now it's only half.
At least we're not dead.
Jonah said that first. I was just echoing it. It was funny.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, we're just looking for some holy sites for Dolver.
Oh, well, this would be the best place to go to commune with him. Just say your prayers. Let him know he does listen.
How
Right.
how do you know that he listens?
Faith, child. All who have faith get what's coming.
But can't different people have faith in different things? And they can't all be right?
Well, I have faith in Dolver.
I would
But-
like to try to go to whatever altar there is
Yeah, absolutely.
and reach out.
You got it. You know how there's bowls for like holy water in some really old Catholic churches? On the sides, there are two fountains, and it's got this holy water that comes through, but it looks kind of like it's browning.
As they're walking in, I'm kind of going to stay behind with the dude for a second. Hey, just a quick little question.
Yes,
little,
absolutely,
Little
my
silly
child.
question really here.
No question is a silly question. What do you got?
What would happen if people found out that there were living things in this city?
Like a squirrel that came in, or like a crow that made its way over the walls, or what are you?
Yeah, or like, like theoretically, a whole person just happened to walk in.
Oh, that's fucked. Oh, that is so Oh, God. Oh, they would be so... Oh, this city is rank. We don't have street cleaners. We don't have any sort of, like, proper plumbing. No food in the city whatsoever, because we don't have to eat. You would know. But, oh, that would just be terrible. The walls are to keep them out.
Right.
Right.
I was just curious, never heard of it, but we have that rule,
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Never heard it happen.
I haven't heard of it. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Oh, you give me a good laugh.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. And I'm gonna walk inside.
So do you touch the water?
I touched the water.
You touch the water. Give me a con check.
Oh God, you got every disease known to man now.
That is 17.
Never mind, you use
17.
Dawn soap.
Yeah, you growing up in the place where you grew up, you've been around some dirty shit here and there. So your immune system's a little built up to it. You're able to go through the water. I just wouldn't drink it.
All right. Dolvier, collector of souls, I need to speak with you.
Give me a religion check. I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to be pretty high.
Yeah.
There's a natural 20 right here. Watch it.
That's 16.
You definitely feel some sort of faith presence around you, almost warming the back of your shoulders. But then after that, it fades.
No.
What are you doing?
They left. I felt them for a second. They left.
Dolver?
Something.
Did you touch the water?
Yeah.
Do I have to touch the water?
If you want to try and reach out to Dolvir, seems like they're not taking any questions right now.
I grip my teeth and stick a tentative pointer finger in the water.
Give me a con check and a religion check.
That's a 13 for con.
Okay.
Is that going to fail?
It is going to fail, but what'd you get for religion?
Well, I'm going to use my reroll.
Okay.
Oof.
I'm going to use another reroll.
How many do you have?
4, I think.
Okay.
Oh man, I forgot about mine. That's a shame.
Yeah, you were like 2 away.
Okay, that's a 15.
Okay, 15 passes.
Okay, only use 2 rerolls. And then let's try religion.
You like cover your finger in
Hand sanitizer.
hand sanitizer and shit before you dip it in there. Covers it all, coats it.
Oh
Okay,
my.
for religion, I got a nat 20 plus 5 for a 25 total.
Holy shit.
Nice.
So you dip your finger in the water and you close your eyes. You start to pray.
Why'd you even try, Jonah?
I have a plus 5 to religion because my Nona took me to church every weekend like a good girl.
You start to hear this buzzing in your head. That seems like it's almost in a different language.
Parker,
I think I got him.
Yes?
your faith is strong in me, though you've only just known of me. Why?
It might not really be faith, more so necessity.
What do you need?
I've got this friend who died, and I'm trying to figure out how to make him not dead anymore. Also a bonsai tree, but I don't think that's really your problem.
What do you mean, dead?
He died, and then someone used bring back the dead, raise the dead spell, and brought him back. And we all thought he was alive, but now he's decomposing, and we're really scared.
What is decomposition?
Hey, can you talk to my friend?
What? This isn't a conference call. What are you talking about?
No, but I've got this friend, Ted, and he's really good with words, and I'm pretty bad with them.
Look, I gotta go.
Okay, sorry.
No,
I
I
need to know how to stop someone's body from decomposing.
Shameless just came on, and I can't miss this week. Everybody's spoiling it for me on Twitter.
I'm not allowed to watch Shameless.
It's okay. It's a good show, but yeah, not for most audiences. I can tell that your soul's pretty fresh, but your friend's fine. Decomposition is good. Oh my god! I gotta go.
No, wait. How do I?
And the voice is gone.
Yeah, he didn't answer.
Yeah, okay.
They saw you as your eyes roll back and you have this whole conversation in Celestial, and then you... Nothing.
Parker's beet red.
Just so you know, you were speaking in tongues for a decent bit there.
I was. I'm going to add it to my Duolingo.
Add it to your dueling.
Yeah.
The gods have a soft spot for you, Parker.
You have a one-day streak with Celestial. Congrats, Parker. Would any of your friends like to send you a congrats for one-day streak of Celestial?
No, thank you. I'm fine. I don't like them.
As a god?
I don't want to...
I'm talking to Ted.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. I don't think they like me. I don't know why they might talk to me sometimes. I don't believe in them. I don't like them. I've wanted to help. I don't know if I'd have very much of that faith they were talking about.
Well, you've been the only one to commune with both deities we've heard of so far.
You look at the priest, and he has one hand on where his heart used to be. And he goes, were you just speaking the language of the gods?
No.
Oh my god. Oh.
This is why we came. We seek an audience with Zalazar. She is an oracle.
I see. I shall send a message through pipe. Just one moment, please. Oh. And you see he goes back into his little behind... I haven't been to church in a minute. Behind the altar and behind where he preaches, he goes back into his little room. And you hear kind of like when you go to the pharmacy or when you go to a bank and you got to put your shit through the tube and it zooms back up and that's what happens. And he says, I just sent word that there is an oracle.
While he's checking.
Thanks, Ted. That was a really nice save.
Yeah, God doesn't want to help. We go to the next best thing, the government.
I'm not good at... I'm not good at coming up with these lies and talking to people, so maybe you handle that and I can just keep pretending to be talking to gods?
Yeah, whatever you say, Parker.
You hear the priest opens it. He says, "Oh, seems to be something in here." He reads the note. "Okay. You know the way to Castle Rank.
Yep.
Take this and give it to the guards. They will lead you into the throne room." And he hands you a little silver coin with a skull etched onto it. He says, "This should grant you passage. Please tell me what the king is like when you come back."
Thank you, kind priest.
Thank you.
My name is John Dead.
John Dead.
John Dead, son.
John Deadson.
I'm dead, but also my son.
How very good for the both of you.
Oh, when I was alive, they called me Tornado.
We should still call you Tornado. That doesn't change when you die. You don't do that. I don't know why I said that.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
Great. Let's go. Ted?
Yeah, I'm coming.
No. Ted, are you mad at me?
No, Parker, I'm not mad. I'm mad at the gods.
Okay. But you're not mad at me.
No, never. You see, I figured it out, Parker. I have the solution. Colin told us Earth is the only world without a magic core, right?
Yeah.
So Earth is the problem. And I'm gonna fix it.
How do you want to fix Earth?
By making it magic. So I can tell my mom.
Okay, but you don't mean like... Do you mean like taking a core from a different planet?
I mean whatever it takes. Whether it means talking to a god, making a pact, deal. I don't care.
Holy shit.
Okay, I'll help you if you want. As long as we don't, like, take the core from another planet and hurt a bunch of people. But if you need an end to gods, I can try.
That would be very helpful, Parker. I appreciate it.
Brandon is still outside, kind of looking at his hands as he sees that the nails start turning into claws, and he's trying very hard to just calm down just for a second. As he tries to retract his claws, he looks down at his hand. Out of curiosity, he's gonna pinch some of the skin and pull.
I'm not even sure what to do for that, because I wouldn't say do a con check. Doesn't hurt. Give me just a straight strength.
Straight strength.
Yeah, how strong do you pull off your own skin?
Try a 19.
Fucking hand flies right
Yeah, you pull the first couple layers of skin clean off, and you can see the muscles in your finger and hand.
Brandon starts trembling like crazy, and the fangs just sprout back out.
Almost like peeling off a scab. It flies away, and your claws, you can see exactly where they fit in when they're retracted.
Do we see this?
Do you? Are you outside?
I will say, I like in a scared panic, I'm just gonna start running before they come outside.
Which direction are you running?
Let's say...
Cardinal direction.
La 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 la.
You want to text me?
Tell you what, yeah, I'll text you.
Text me what direction you're running, and then we will go. Oh, this is great.
He's got to be going to the death pit.
Oh shit, I almost texted it to the group chat. That would have
You see death pit.
Wow. It is sent.
And
The raven has been sent.
cool. Great. So you start running down the street, and right before you cross the corner to go to the next block, the doors of the church open, and we see Ted and Parker come
It's
in.
always Brandon.
It's always Brandon.
Sounds like Dustin has Brandon on his mind.
Who doesn't? He hasn't put a fucking shirt on. Even undead, it's fucking ripped.
One ab falls off.
Here, if I cut this one in half, I can make an 8-pack. Just move him around.
Both of you to assume he doesn't already have an 8-pack.
I was gonna say, come on.
Don't be mean to the poor guy.
You're right. He's a god. You two come outside the church.
We don't see him.
No, you don't.
Brandon? Can I do a perception check? Or an investigation
You can
check?
do an investigation.
11.
11. You look around. He ain't fucking here. I don't know.
What if something happened to Brandon? What if he, died more? Or someone took him? Ted, what do we do?
I'm thinking.
Ted, I just want to give you a 2-minute warning on your silent image.
Yep.
I'm going to start crawling on the ground and looking for footprints.
Give me another investigation check.
Looking for footprints of, earth shoes.
You got it.
That's a 21.
There we go. You find that there are Nike footprints on the ground.
Fucking of course.
Nike.
Very distinct from the other, just classic, cobbler shoes, where it's just, the heel and the sole. You see these divots in the dirt path, because they don't have sidewalks, they don't have, concrete roads. And you see it's pretty easy once you get to know where the indentations make. You see he was moving in long strides. It looked like he was running. And he was running west.
Okay. Ted, he went, that way.
Parker points.
We're trying to fix this problem, and he just has to fuck it up worse.
Okay, he's going through a lot right now.
Yeah, so are all of us. Fucking spare me. We follow his footprints, I suppose.
Yeah.
So you all start heading west, and you keep following these footprints. And eventually, you find...
Do you want to catch up with him real fast?
Yeah, we don't have much time.
I can turn into a horse.
I'd have to drop my silent image.
How much time is left on the silent image?
Like a minute, anyway.
Oh. Do you think
Yeah.
it'd be bad if people saw a horse?
Horse, whatever, but me, that would be good. Finally get to use my magic, and it's all just making myself look like a cheap fucking zombie.
So, can you make me look like a zombie horse?
Yeah, I can make another silent image.
I was going to say, do you want to do a
zombie
silent
me
image?
riding a zombie horse.
Sick as fuck.
That is cool.
That's very awesome.
Yeah. So, I turn into a horse.
Absolutely, you do. And as you roar back, Ted jumps on. And are you doing a silent image for the horse?
I am, and because I'm me, I'm putting a little extra flair on it.
Absolutely.
This time, it's like a fucking Ghost Rider learning skeletal fucking
That
horse.
is so sick.
I look exactly the same, except I now have a sick Desperado hat.
Just the slight details change everything.
You got a sick hat. I'm a horse on fire.
One last ride.
So, yeah, now my speed is 60 feet instead of 30.
Absolutely. As it looks like
As in,
Ted
you
is
cannot
riding
run.
the horse, you are kind of navigating the entire time, and where he's leaning to the right, you're actually taking a left. And he's like, oh, shit. Oh, God, balls, fuck. No saddle.
There's no saddle, yeah.
Nay.
And
Ridden a horse. Fuck.
can you just give me a dex check to see how you stay on
I've
this?
never ridden a horse.
And no fucking way you
It's
have.
bareback. It's not easy.
Nah, this ain't a simple task.
This is to see how spared your balls
Is
are.
it?
It's a natural one.
Natural one. Okay, I wasn't going to make you take damage unless that happened.
We just put the horse in horse girl. That's
So-
all, sorry.
No, you don't understand, Dustin. I fall off the horse, but I stay on the horse.
Oh, yeah, because of the image.
My silent image doesn't
Yeah.
change. They just see a living Ted fall from the saddle in the dust right in the middle of wherever we're heading.
As you're leaning to the left, they take a right, and you fall out, and you see almost like...
It's like an out-of-body experience, but not.
Exactly. It looks like your astral
myself fucking
project-
right away.
Well, I do the horse thing where my front legs kick up and I stop and I loop around. I do a little gallop to pick you up.
A couple people are like, wait, the fuck is that? Get back on the horse, and you are
I'm like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
speeding down the road,
Or
down
whatever.
this dirt trail.
Yeah.
Nobody noticed. Okay.
Some people noticed, but they're zombies. They're not going to be quick enough on the draw.
Yeah.
Nay.
And
Ow, my ribs.
eventually you guys find your way. They're kind of like steampunk technology, so they have some aspects of the modern world, but not much. You do see that there is a neon sign, though. Big green letters. Says the Fear Factory. And you see the prince leading there.
I stop being a horse.
That's also an issue.
Should I still be a horse?
The silent images of Ted riding a zombie horse.
Okay.
That remains the same no matter what the other situation is.
It's like a GIF.
We're gonna have
I
to
stay a horse.
Well, if you're not a horse, we're gonna have to find something else to do to remain disguised.
Okay.
But I don't know if we can ride a horse into this factory also.
How tall are the doors?
The doors are double wide. I mean, they're able to put in some, like, half-orcs and furbolgs. Like, it's...
I can duck. I'm a smart horse.
Theoretically, a horse could fit in here. It would be a very awkward experience once you do, though.
It would be fucking weird.
Don't need an insight check for that.
Love to make shit easy, Brandon.
I'm not even there. You're still ripping on me, bro.
Well, if you were there, it would be... I might not have had to turn into a horse.
Yeah, but then there'd be no story.
Ted will stop talking shit to Brandon when he takes a fucking victory over him.
That's gonna be a while.
You two gotta fucking arm wrestle as soon as this is over.
What are we doing?
Parker turns her little horse head and looks at Ted as if to say, nay. So I shake my mane and my whole body rattles and then shrivels down into a real human girl.
No, stop. Let me get off first.
So we both fall on the ground. Oh, sorry. That was, horses. I was a horse. That was cool. That was new. What's the plan?
Fucking find him. Then we go talk to Salazar.
Okay. So I guess we should try not to make eye contact with anyone. So they don't see our eyes, don't do the weird glowy thing. And then,
Parker just starts scooping up dirt and, like, putting dirt on her clothes.
Yep.
hey, don't laugh, okay?
Laugh about what?
Just
I'm putting my fucking sunglasses on over here.
Yeah. Parker takes her hair out of the one long braid that she always wears it in, and like emo girl puts it in front of her eyes so that she's like peeking through.
Okay, good
Reminds me of that one movie, The Ring.
I didn't see it.
I'll show you sometime.
Okay.
All right, let's go get our fucking running back.
So you guys...
Is that the thing you wore?
Yeah, I'm
Oh my god! Respect!
It's been so long.
I don't know if it was respect.
Wraparound sunglasses to cover your eyes, pushing the bangs in front to cover yours. You guys walk in to the Fear Factory.
Really putting the running and running back.
Parker stifles a giggle.
This is their Friday, so that big alarm that went off, it's kind of like start of the weekend. So this place is actually pretty fucking popping right now. It's the hot spot in the center of this district. And there are 3 stories, each one having an open center so everybody can look down. And they see this cage, this little circular cage pit. And this is the main entertainment after the working hours. There's a bar where people can get drunk. They don't need to ingest things. However, they can still get drunk, even with a dead liver. It makes it much easier. And this is how they kill the time after their work hours. You see that there is a halfling man behind the bar, and he has a bunch of things floating in the background behind him, almost like in the Weasley household, where things are doing tasks on their own, and you see he sends out from a staff a little shadow, and it delivers a drink to a couple patrons, and the shadow comes back to the staff. As you guys scan the room, you see that bar, and then in the center of the arena, you see a shirtless Brandon ripping the head off of an elvish man, and as he rips it, the flesh tears, it sprays across the crowd, and you see people in the front row with ponchos on. Brandon, sharp teeth coming out, lets out a big old war cry. And that's where we're gonna end this session.
listening to this episode of Magic Isn't Real. Special shout out to our 13 Patreon supporters. You know what that means. Only 87 away from Jonah doing some wrestling thing that puts Christian through a table. If you like the show, please consider rating us or leaving a review on your listening platform of choice. If you want to go above and beyond, click on the links in the episode description to follow us on social media or join the party on Patreon, where we post our after show and what? Lore building short stories? What? Plus, chill with us in the Discord. We're about to do our first game night, and I am excited. Without further ado, the credits. Our game master is Dustin Parsons. Christian Contreras plays the succulent Brandon Rodriguez. Cool, never mind. I hated that. Jonah Pfeiffer plays Ted Vardeman, and I, Kayla Temshiv, play Parker Henley. This episode is edited by Dustin Parsons with assistance from Kayla Temshiv. Intro music is by Jake the Dead. Art is by Juniper Whitney, Eddie is our community manager, and social media is managed by Anna Rose Pfeiffer and Kayla Temshiv. See you next episode to see how we get ourselves out of this one. Spoiler alert, some time will absolutely be spent in the fighting pit. That's all for now, and as always, we lied about the magic. It's totally real.